Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a weekly reading vlog. So it is now Saturday the 29th. This weekend we are leaving the house. So we're going to my parents' house. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday and it's her 60th birthday. So she's doing a party at her house. She doesn't live close to here. It's a 3-hour-ish drive from here. And our family members don't live very close to her either. So my dad's brothers and sisters are coming to her house, so we're going to be staying at my sister's house because she won't have any place for us to sleep, which is fine. And I'll be able to spend some time with my godson, and I'm excited. I won't be able to film that much, I don't think so, because my family members are not that into social media, and it's fine. I want to respect that. So I'll be maybe filming some clips of me reading if I do read. Fun thing is that my mom actually asked for, as a birthday gift, to get a Kobo reader, which everyone kind of pitched in for that. And we also had enough for a gift card for her to buy some books, and we still had some left. So me and my sister, we went to buy a monstera plant that she has asked for, that she wanted, and we took care of the balloons. So there's that. I still need to get a card from me and my sister that we're gonna go get today, this morning. And yeah, we are going to be leaving later this afternoon, and then we're gonna come back home during the evening of the 1st of July. 1st of July is Canada Day, so it is a bank holiday. Doesn't change anything for me because I'm already on vacation. But yeah, it is. Today my son has a friend's birthday party that he's going to, and around 2:30 in the afternoon we're gonna go pick him up, a little bit earlier than the actual end of his friend's party, but it's fine. And we're gonna pick him up and we're gonna leave. He's going to a laser tag birthday party, which was also his own birthday party in May. So he's gonna have lots of fun. This morning I'm trying to get everything done for the house. So some chores. We need to put away some laundry and make the luggage and pack our bags and vacuum. We are not bringing the dog with us. Too many people, and it's not a good idea at my sister's house. So we're just gonna leave him here. But we do have a neighbor that does dog sitting as a job. She has her own business of dog sitting, so she already knows our dog, and she's gonna come and take care of our dog while we're away. So she's gonna come maybe twice a day for a walk and food and all that. So I do want the house to be a little bit cleaner than now. I did want to vacuum yesterday, but yeah, I decided to wait until today so that it's freshly done when we leave, and make sure the dishes are made and that stuff is put away that needed to be put away. So like just basic stuff, so the house doesn't look as messy as it is right now. So that's the plan this morning. And then when we do come back on July 2nd, it is my booktube anniversary. My video is already scheduled for that day, and then in the afternoon I will be doing some sprints, going live. So that's gonna be fun. And then next weekend I'm going to do a 24-hour readathon, which is also going to be so much fun, and I'll also be doing some live sprints for that. So yay. So that's pretty much it for now. I was very productive yesterday. I edited 3 videos. I need to finish one of those 3 videos because I only had like 1 clip left, which was the closing clip of last week's vlog, which I just filmed before this one. So I'm just gonna finish that. That's gonna take a couple of minutes, and then I'll do my thumbnail and schedule that vlog. I need to schedule a Facebook post as well, but other than that, that's everything else is done for my business, for my channel, and I'll be doing some chores. We are going to be leaving a bit before noon so we can get the card and get my son to his friend's birthday party and all that stuff, and some treats for the dog, and that's gonna be pretty much it. Gather the things that we still need gathered to leave, and then leave. Reading wise, I am hoping to finish this one by the end of the month, which is tomorrow. I'm halfway through and I have maybe 160, 70 pages left. I think it's doable if I do read quite a bit, but I don't know how much reading I'm actually gonna get done. So we'll see. And then I'm gonna focus on Stormland because it was for the Aurelium readathon, and I want to finish that before the next Aurelium, which is next month. No, well, not in July, but in August. So I just want to finish those one quicker, and then I'll move on to the rest of my TBR. And I am enjoying both of those reads, so that's going well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you at that because this is my second time filming this clip. I realized that my phone wasn't filming the first time around, but yeah, I do need to go and do these chores now. So I'll see you later with some clips or some updates. I don't know yet, but enjoy. Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did. Hey everyone, it is now Monday, the 1st of July. We just came back home. It is the evening, almost 8 o'clock in the evening. Daylight is almost out, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. But I do have a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about, a couple of updates. So first of all, I didn't film during my trip at my parents' house because first of all, there was too much happening at the same time. Didn't have time to film. Also, I don't want other people on my social media and my videos, so I try to respect my family's privacy. So I didn't film. I didn't have time to read much. I barely read a chapter of A Promised Land this afternoon before leaving my parents' house. But it went really, really well. It was fun. We had a great time. My mom was very happy. Got to spend time with my godson and my sister. And yeah, it was really fun. And I don't want to say refreshing, but it was a nice change of space. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. So first of all, before leaving, I did receive my new book reader cover. So I used to have this one, which was starting to like fall apart because it was tearing. Here. I don't know if you can see, it was starting to tear here, and the plastic was kind of like chipping off like this all around, especially here. It was pretty annoying. So I bought a new one off of Amazon, and a different type. I love Van Gogh, but it wasn't about the drawing more than how it was made. So this one is not necessarily sturdier, but it is a little bit thicker. And which is awesome is that the magnets keep it together like this, and you can have like this part where you can just put it on a table, and you have this little part here where you can put your hand and just keep it in your hand, which I found was very practical for someone who tends to receive said reader on my face when I read and I fall asleep on it. So yeah, I like it. Drawing is pretty as well. And my mom got one like this kind of like this for hers with the same drawing as this little library drawing picture for hers. I have like an older version, so I didn't have a lot of options for my covers because mine is like an older version of the reader, but my mom got the colored one, which is actually pretty nice. And she'll be able to annotate as well directly with a pen on her e-reader. So that was quite an interesting feature to her reader. But it's also a Kobo one. I did help her to set it up. She did set up most of the things like Wi-Fi and stuff like that in her account. But other than that, I did help her out, like how to navigate through the reader and through the website. So, and then I also received, while I was away, my little disc rings for my planner. So I bought them green because the planner that I did buy had some green. I'm not sure if it's the right green, but I thought the color was nice. So it's pretty much the same as I've had for the other ones. A nice green that's not too bright. But yeah, I really like the color. I'm excited. I'm not sure if it's actually smaller than the ones I already have, because that's what I was aiming for, but I know they're not bigger. So like, I'm just happy if it's the same size, it's fine. I'm just happy they're not bigger. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to test them out and see. I think they're slightly smaller than the ones I actually have. So that's going to be a good thing as well. And I also came back to a very nice surprise that I was not expecting, because we didn't bring the dog, and someone was coming and dog sitting for us. Well, she came like twice a day to dog sit, to take him out and feed him and all that stuff. So once in the morning and once in the evening. She always does more than what we ask from her. So yeah, she's amazing. She told us that we had 2 parcels at home. So she brought them inside of the house. And we were waiting on these from Amazon, which my husband told me he got an email that they did arrive. And then I have 2 things, my planner and in another one, to repair and fix our white chair, reading chair, because the faux leather has dried out, so it's like kind of falling apart. So we bought, it's kind of like a sticker that helps you just repair it, and it goes over it, and trying to save this reading chair. So I was waiting for that. So I was expecting one of those 2 things to have arrived, but no. I was very, very surprised. So I opened it and I saw this little envelope, and I did not understand until until I looked inside and saw the note. So this is a gift from Paula. Thank you so much. You didn't need to do that. So it's a belated birthday gift, but thank you so much. I just stopped opening the box and wanted to open it here in front of everyone. So we have a beautiful, nice blue gift bag, which I'm going to keep because it's really pretty. I have no idea what this is. So let's see. Ooh! Iron Widow. So excited. I have been looking at this cover and this book for so long, and I'm just really excited. I love how it's like foil on here. Very, very pretty. Thank you so much, Paula. You really didn't need to do that, but now I feel I'll have to get to it quick. But thank you so much. It says here it includes concept art and more. Ooh. That is so cool. I love this. Okay, so we have like little drawings here. Look at this. This is so cool. Thank you so much. This has made my day. I had a wonderful trip, but this was an amazing thing to come back to at home, especially since it's also my booktube anniversary. So thank you again so much. Right now, I think I'm just gonna go and read some more because tomorrow morning I'll be putting stuff away. I haven't put much away because I am just tired of driving and stuff. So I'll just put away the dirty clothes and laundry tomorrow. And my son's gonna take care of putting away his own toys that he brought. And then I'll be going live on Sprints for my booktube anniversary tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I just wanna read and relax. And that's gonna be it for me at the moment. I'll update you a little bit later, I guess. I just want to finish a book right now. So either Little Fires Everywhere or Stormland. I just want to finish something, one of these two. And then we'll see from there. I do have my July TBR all planned out. I did manage, though, to finish outlining my pages. So all I have left is to film the coloring in my bullet journal, which I'm really happy I did get to do that at my mom's house. So I was a tiny bit productive, but yeah. On that note, I'll update you tomorrow with some reading updates. Bye. Hey everyone, it is now Tuesday, July 2nd. It is my booktube anniversary day. Yay, 3 years on booktube. I did want to film this morning, but I ended up not doing that, and I took care of other stuff and laundry and adult stuff to put away. And now it's 10 o'clock. My phone isn't charged enough for me to be like filming for 2 hours straight. So I'll be charging that. I'm a bit disappointed because I didn't want to film during the sprints while I'm on sprints this afternoon, but we'll see what I actually managed to get to. I did get to read a chapter of this, which is still doing good. I was falling asleep, so I didn't push through the next chapter. I don't have much more to say about this. I was wondering how the infertility rep was going to be in this, because that's the main reason why I picked it up in the first place 2 years ago. It talks about it, but not for a small amount of time. And then it does talk about pregnancy but not necessarily in infertility. So like it could be triggering for some people. So please be aware before you pick it up. I don't know how I feel about the rep. I don't think it's bad rep, and the situation where these people that have been struggling with infertility are in. First of all, I would not wish infertility to anyone, not even to my worst enemy. And this situation is also really, really bad. So I wouldn't wish that to anyone either. But yeah, the thing is with infertility, we all deal with pain and grief a lot when you go through that process, and it's a daily pain, a daily grief. So you're just living through grief over and over and over and over again. And it kind of never stops until it does. But for some people, it never does. And not everyone reacts the same way to that grief. So for example, when you talk about adoption, that usually triggers me because adopting a child versus trying to get pregnant are two completely different projects. And like, it's not an easy solution to infertility because it's something completely different and has nothing to do with like fertility. I've said that before in my infertility videos, but people who don't go through that process tend to not understand that. And it's difficult to adopt. At least here in Quebec, it's very, very difficult to adopt. And if you want to be a foster family, it's very difficult to do that as well, because there's so many criterias to meet, like income and like the house measurements and how it's set up and all of that comes into play, and you do have psychological tests to make sure that your grief on infertility, if you did go through that, like you're done with that. Because if you're not over that grief, they will not put a child in your care. So like adoption is not a solution. I know that adopting internationally is sometimes different than like fostering a family and then adopting, but it's still not a solution, and it's just something completely different. And people, when you adopt these children, there's usually baggage that comes with it, and not everyone is equipped to deal with that baggage. And like you can't compare the two. It's just not the same thing. It's totally different. So yeah, and it is kind of about that in here. So I don't know where I stand, because that's my stand on it. That's my own opinion on the subject. But sometimes when you're so desperate, you're gonna go on like the only solution that you might have for yourself, and the only option that you see, you're gonna grab it. And I think that these people are just not bad people, they're just desperate. But I don't like how they're reacting, and I don't like how they are actually acting through like all of this mess and drama. I can feel how valid their emotions and reactions can be. So yeah, I don't want to say it's bad rep, because I don't think it is. It's just completely to the opposite of where I would go. But we have different lives and different ways of thinking of life, and their struggles are as valid as mine. So yeah, I don't know. I don't condone what they're doing, but I don't feel like it's bad rep, because I think that people do react this way. And I think it's one of the realistic ways to portray infertility. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but I hope I do. So yeah, I will be trying to finish this ASAP, because I'm enjoying it, but also because I want to move on to other books. And then my mom told me that my leather stickers have arrived, because she's the one who ordered them for me, and she told me that they are supposed to be delivered. She got the notification. So I went outside, didn't see the parcel, so I don't know what's going up with that. We're trying to figure it out. But also because yesterday was a bank holiday, so there weren't any deliveries. So post is a little bit delayed. But yeah, did they just check that notification even if like they haven't actually delivered the package yet? I don't know. So we'll wait and see. But to my surprise, I did find another Amazon package, which I was not expecting at all. This is too much. This is just too much for me. I know it's a book because it says here it's from Asma. So thank you so much, Asma. I really, 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 really appreciate it. You really didn't have to. I don't know what to say. Yeah, so I'll open it here. And it is, let's check. I don't know. I'm not seeing the cover. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, I'm really happy about this book. So it is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I don't know if I pronounced it right. And you have a little bit of foiling on the cover, which is really, really cute. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to get to it. I did ask for Rex for July because I have a prompt, which is like a friend's favorite. So Asma, I will be adding this one to my July TBR. Thank you so much. So on that note, I do need to get stuff done and charge my phone because I won't be able to film later today. And yeah, gonna get ready for the sprints later on. And that's it for now. So I'll see you in a bit.
Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did before. Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only
Good morning, everyone. It is now Wednesday the 3rd. I am now about to make myself a cup of coffee. It is 11 in the morning. I was laying in bed for way too long. I didn't get up much and napped for a little bit more than I usually do, but it's fine. I am gonna eat breakfast because I cannot eat lunch without breakfast. I might just skip lunch altogether. I don't know. We'll see how hungry I am. But anyways, yesterday went very well. I was alive for 5 hours-ish, and it went well. I got some new subscribers, which I'm really happy. And I got some friends that joined, and it went well. I was productive. I got to read a bit, I think maybe 50-ish pages in total. And I managed to film my TBR, film my wrap-up, and edit those and schedule them all in one day. Not during the whole sprints because I didn't get to edit the videos during the sprints. But I did manage to get them scheduled, which I'm happy with. And yeah, I was pretty busy and it went well. I'm happy with it. And then with what you just saw previously, the previous clip, I think, was us as a family going to the park and taking a small walk. It is nice outside, so we do try to get out as much as possible to get some sun and enjoy the nice weather. So today we don't have much planned. I am going to try to plan out my summer because it's officially for me our like real first day-ish. Well, yesterday was a real first day-ish of summer vacations. But like when you imagine your summer vacations, you know what you're going to be doing and you'll have all this time to do this and this and that. And time goes so fast that you actually end up not having time to do all of that. So I need to plan it out because I know how I am and I know how it's going to go. Because I do know what I do need to get done for my business, but I don't know what to prioritize because in my head everything is at the same priority level, which it's not. But I need to just sort that out and make it clear in my head and on not paper but on my app that I use for my to-do lists and stuff and tasks I get done with the business. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Right now, before lunch, I am going to sit down and read. While I was filming my TBR, I did find, I think, a strategy that will be working for me to get reading done, especially because most of these books I've been dragging on for so long, so many TBRs. So the plan is to read one chapter every day of A Promised Land. So that way I make sure I make progress into it and it's not too much. So I just finished this morning the chapter I didn't get to finish yesterday from that book. And now I'm going to read one more chapter of that one and then move on to something else. I'm going to do the same thing for The Lord of the Rings, which I'm on 2 Towers right now. And the same thing for A Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James. That one I might restart though, but I'm probably going to do that like one every day or every other day, at least for A Brief History. 2 Towers I might do like one chapter a day. We'll see. And then for the rest of my reading time, then I can pick up whatever book I want to pick up at that moment, if that makes any sense. Also, I want to work on my TikToks, get back into it and try to upload daily because I view them more as like very small videos and clips that are easy to make and different than what I do on YouTube, because I've seen like more and more people are doing like talking directly to the camera like I'm doing right now with this vlog, or they also do sit down videos and stuff like that, which is not something that I want to do for my TikToks. I prefer having like very short videos and videos that I don't talk to directly to the public, to the people that are watching, or videos that I'm not necessarily, my voice is off camera. I don't mind being on camera. I just don't want it to be like, I want TikTok videos to be different, in a different style, if that makes any sense. Can I put you up here while I make my toasts? All right, so I need like enough ideas to actually be able to do that for every day, and I feel like I'm usually very redundant. I'm very confident in what type of content I can put out with YouTube because I've been on it for 3 years. But TikTok is so ever changing, and I'm not used to the TikTok content as much as I'm used to with YouTube. So it doesn't come as easily to me than YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out like, what do I do? Do I put on like repeat videos and reposts, or do I do like similar videos but not necessarily with the same titles? So I am trying to scroll through TikTok and try to save some audios and some ideas that I do see on Book Talk, and try to like make it my own as well, but just have them as an inspiration, because I'm gonna need a lot. And then I feel like once I'm in the midst of it, it's gonna be easier the more I do it. Right now, I feel like it's a lot, but it's not. And I know that if I do repost them on YouTube, it's gonna help the algorithm as well, because I will be uploading and I will have like some new either subscribers or viewers, which did happen when I first started uploading in YouTube Shorts. I just want to make that less foggy in my mind and make it a little bit more clearer on like where I'm going and what I'm doing. And I kind of want to like film a bunch at the same time so that I can schedule them. Right now, I'm ahead of scheduling for this week and next week with my vlogs, with YouTube, and I'm so happy and so proud of myself, because I feel like there's a weight off my shoulders, and now I can like move on to TikTok, and I can move on to this and that, and I like that. So, and if I want to continue that during the school year, I need to get full on everything. I need to get everything planned out and organized, and I need to have that learning curve during the summer so that when fall comes in, I'll be able to manage it very well. So that's the plan. Will I be able to get to that point by the end of the summer? We'll see. So that's gonna be my day today, and tomorrow we do have appointments, so we'll see how much I'll get done. We have a chiropractor's appointment during the evening, and then a doctor's appointment. I don't remember when, so I don't know if I'll be actually very productive, but if I've got all of my planning dealt with today, I think that's going to be very, very helpful. So on that note, I'm going to pick up this mess I've just made and update you a little bit later, probably with some planning and stuff. So yeah, I'll see ya. Hi everyone, we are now Thursday, the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July to anyone who is watching. I have a lot of updates for you today. It is not a bank holiday for me. It was on the 1st because it was Canada Day on the 1st of July, but still happy 4th for those of you who celebrate. So yeah, we had a doctor's appointment, but by wanting to check out what time it was, both my husband and me were convinced that it was on the 4th. And it was not on the 4th, it's on the 9th. So, I mean, it's a good thing because we didn't miss our appointment. But yeah, that'll be for next week. This evening, we do have a chiropractor's appointment though, so we will need to go to there, but like I still have my full day for myself and for work, so yay. I didn't do what I wanted to do yesterday, so I have a lot to say. You can pick up your coffee and water or whatever and sit down, relax, because this is going to be a long update. I've got lots of things to say. And while I'm talking, I am also going to be folding some clothes because multitasking, I've got lots to do. So yesterday I ended up not feeling that great during the afternoon. I don't know why. Is it because I was tired? Because I had a big migraine? And was it because I was dehydrated, tired, maybe a bit of everything? I don't know. But it happens. It's fine. I laid down, took a nap, and wasn't very productive. At first, I found it hard to pick up a book. So I didn't read right away. I read after my nap, and then I did join Nell's sprints, which I haven't joined for such a long time because she sprints on Wednesdays, and usually on Wednesdays I have my concert band practice with my students, so I usually can't make it to her lives, but I could today, so yay. Yesterday, I mean. Anyways, that was fun. I did get to read quite a bit. I read a chapter of A Promised Land, which was a good 50 pages. Today, the chapter that I need to read is 86 pages, which is quite a lot, but it's fine. I feel like I'm really getting through it that way by reading one chapter a day. So I think it's a good strategy. I enjoy reading it. I feel like it's daunting because I'm not very much into politics. And it's not only like, this is how it happens and this is how we do that and this is how we do that. There's a lot of like humanity in it and how people are, because it's a lot about like being how you're perceived by others and stuff like that. And there's a lot of all of that in this book. And there's also like a lot of, I don't want to say modesty, but he does admit to his mistakes and when he says something wrong and how does he deal with that. And I do appreciate that part. It makes him more human and not like perfect. And the stress on everyone, but it's still written in a way that it's socially acceptable to be talked about, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I feel it's a little bit daunting, because all of the political games, even if he's not necessarily playing games, but it's still just there, and you have to be careful and choose your words very wisely, and everything that you say will be scrutinized, and it's exhausting just reading about it. So yeah, a little bit at a time. I am curious to see, because right now I'm at the end of part 2 and we've learned about Barack's past, where did he come from, his studies and all that, how he met Michelle. We've learned how it was to run for the primary, because that's another thing. I'm not very knowledgeful when it comes to like how it works in the States. Being in Canada, it works way differently. So yeah, we've read about the primary elections and that's it. So now we're officially moving on to the presidential elections, and I'm curious to see what we're gonna learn after the elections and what's gonna go on for the rest of the book. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an after, but at the same time I know and understand that there's probably gonna be a lot of things that are confidential that he can't talk about. So but we'll see in life after presidency, but we'll see. And then I also managed to finish a book. So I finished Little Fires Everywhere. I, for now, am giving this a 4.5 stars because I don't feel like it's a favorite book, but the author actually managed to do what they intended to do with this book. And with not many pages, it's only 336 pages, but managed to do so much with it. And I do admire that. There's a lot to be put in this book. So there's talk about infertility. There's so much things that are going on in this book that I don't even know where to begin. But I think the infertility rep is good, as I've said before. I think there's a lot to consider, and I think everyone is trying to do their best with what they've been given. And the thing is, a lot of times I will criticize how characters are not likable, and sometimes I love when they are not likable. But there's subtle things that, and I don't know how to explain the difference between unlikable characters that we do love and want to follow, and unlikable characters that you don't want to follow and that you don't care about. And I think that Celeste Ng in this book really managed to paint our characters as being relatable and nice, and you really fall for this family, for this single mom that she's trying to do her best, and this family that had plans for her life, for their life, and it went well, and they're going through life with everyday challenges, and they're trying to be their best selves all the time. And the more you learn about these people, the more you go through, they make weird choices and they become unlikable. And I was not agreeing with what they were doing. I did not agree with their choices. But I think that's what made this book the more amazing, because the more you went into the book, the more drama there was. And everything that's happened there, nothing was an easy situation to be in. Everything was so complex and difficult to deal with. And I don't know if I would have done better in either of these characters' shoes, which I really appreciate. But at the same time, they're also like not minding their business, and they were kind of annoying and not like, it's none of your business. Why are you doing that? Yeah. And it shows how perfect you think people can be and lives can be in the neighborhood can be. You never know what's going underneath, because nothing is actually perfect, and being perfect is completely the opposite of being peaceful or happy. Or why do people still try to have this like perfect life? I do not understand it. This really demonstrated like how flawed perfectness is, and nothing is as it seems. But at the same time, is it a book that I would want to reread? I don't know. I'm not sure I would want to. That's pretty much why I didn't give it a 5 stars, I think. I might revisit that. Maybe I do want to get back into it and see it with another angle, another point of view when I'm a bit older and have gone through other things. But yeah, and it was very triggering for me at some point. I did need to take a break, go get some water, some coffee, something, because it really gets to me, the fact that like people have to do everything they can just to get by and have basic needs. And I feel that. And I've been struggling with finances ever since I left my parents' house, because I didn't choose a program at university where it gives you a good salary. And I do now have a good salary as a teacher, but it took me a while to get there. And we are still struggling because of like in what life my husband has been brought up, and he didn't get to decide any of this. And no one actually gets to decide in what environment you grow up to be. You just try to make the most with what you have. And that's what I've been trying to do the last 15 years, and my husband as well. And I've received these comments of like, are you sure you want, and I still do, are you sure you want to have kids with this and this stuff that's going on? Are you sure you're ready for this, or don't you want to wait till this is stable before? No. It's so more complicated than just like getting milestones in life. And some people won't get to those milestones, and that's fine. Yeah, it's really triggering to me, these things. And I don't know how to put in words how it affects me, so I can like really relate to some of these characters. Also, it's in the late 90s. So I get that some things are not as they are today, and you can feel it in the writing. It's subtle. Well, not that subtle, but still it's not something that the author is just trying to shove through down your throat. It's a little bit more subtle than that, but still plain there. And it was frustrating to read at some point. So, but yeah, I really appreciate what this author did. And I think she managed to successfully write a book that will put the reader into a reflective mindset. And maybe that was not the goal, but that's how I received it. And I feel like a lot of people are going to receive it that way. And I think it's a great thing for a book to do. Not everyone can actually successfully get to that point. So 4.5 it is. I rounded it up to a 5 stars on Goodreads, but I might round it up. I'll just let it sink in and see if I change my rating. But for now, it's a 4.5. And I strongly recommend if you want to pick it up and you are not bothered by everything that's like pregnancy and fertility and miscarriages and adoption and that stuff. Just be aware of it before getting into it. But I'm really happy I got to it. So yay, one more done. I'm still 10 books behind my Goodreads challenge, but that's because like one book behind has been added since the last time I filmed. So I was at 11 and now I'm at 10 again behind. Right now, I kind of want to do the same thing from Promised Land with A Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James, but I do kind of want to finish another book first. So I'm going to try to go through as much of Stormland as I can, and then I'll see what I pick up next, but I'll probably pick up that one and try to make some progress in Assassin's Quest at the same time as all of that's going on. But before I get to reading, I do need to get to planning because I have not planned anything. I have not prioritized anything. I need to get to that. And I'm thinking of filming this as a video of me planning my summer. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I feel like I have a lot of footage for this vlog. So I won't be vlogging that, but I will be planning everything and trying to film some TikToks and get that edited, uploaded, scheduled, whatever, and try to get that back up. So that's my main goal today. And then we'll see also with my business what I'm going to get to first. And then eventually I will be sewing much more and getting my photos done and my website updated and stuff like that. But there's just so many things that I do need to take care of that like I'm a bit overwhelmed and I need to sit down, prioritize stuff and see what my next steps are, because I have a lot of steps. I just don't know which one to pick first. So yeah, that's the plan for the day. I'll update you when I have a little bit more reading in Stormland done, because that's the one I'm gonna be reading while I take breaks in planning and filming and stuff. I guess I'll see you later.
We had a good time from what I remember, like Bonnie and Clyde when we are together. But we were at your best friend's backyard party when your phone fell in the pool. Had a couple missed calls from your crazy ex, but you said it was cool. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. I woke up at 9 without a hangover, 'cause when I'm with you, I'd rather be sober. I think that we were dancing to a Springsteen song that got me in the mood, and I don't wanna miss a single moment on our journey to the moon. Girl, I can be yours I can be whatever you're missing, take you to the stars tonight. Like an astronaut on a mission, I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Oh, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. 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 Long hair silhouette, champagne cigarettes. I try so hard to be something I'm not. So sure I'm distressed. Blame it on the internet. I try so hard to be something I'm not. I just hope that someone else can make me stop. 'Cause I think I'm turning around. Oh, it's time to stop pretending. Call me out, I'll be overwhelmed. And I'm sorry for not speaking up. I never share my feelings, but I finally get to be myself. I headed west, pictures at the discotheque. I try so hard to be something you want, and it's a curse or a consequence of some last line of defense. I try so hard to be something you want. I just hope that someone else can make this stop. 'Cause I think I'm turning around. Oh, it's time to stop pretending. Call me out, I'll be overwhelmed. And I'm sorry for not speaking up. I never share my feelings, but I'll finally get to be myself.
Hey everyone, it is now the end of the day on Friday. I wanted to do a quick update and close this vlog. So I haven't read much. I sat down to read my chapter of A Promised Land this afternoon, but I ended up being so frustrated with the reading chair. As you see here, is now black because I put a flat sheet on it. The thing is, the product that my mom bought me to help me repair this chair, because the faux leather was coming off and it was just dry, so it was kind of deteriorating. So she bought me adhesive, like faux leather stuff. So it was like a sticky faux leather that you just put on the spot you need, and it was supposed to be just sticky and that's it. Unfortunately, it doesn't stick well, and a lot of parts are sticking out and not as it should be. So I'm really annoyed by that. It took me almost 40 minutes to set, and yeah, I'm really annoyed by what it's been. But anyways, so there's that. We're gonna find another solution. It was, my mom really wanted us to try that, but yeah, we'll see. what we do end up doing. Anyways, it's okay. We tried. We might just put on like some more glue, contact glue, to make it stick a bit more. We'll see what we end up doing, but it's not necessarily very pretty. So anyways, I did end up planning quite a bit at the beginning of the day / afternoon. So I've got my planner here on which I usually just write everything that I'm posting on Facebook, on my website, on like everything posting, social media related, YouTube, TikTok, everything. And sometimes I put in like some small appointments. But yeah, I ended up like getting it very, very filled because I want to post every day on TikTok and schedule them in advance. And I want to make sure that I'm on top of everything and everything is rolling and it's easy to get through. So there are some things that are easy to repeat every month, like TBRs and wrap-ups, and as well as the end of the month reading rush challenge. That's easy to put in my schedule, but other than that, I do need to find some other stuff to film. I want them to be very short, under a minute kind of things. So I'm gonna go with Rex and stuff like that, and pretty books, and just talk about my mugs. And while I will be sewing, I will be getting some clips of that also to add to my TikToks. And I'm eventually going to upload them on YouTube as well, but I do want them on TikTok first. So maybe like 1 or 2 day delays between both uploads. So yeah, but I did get my Facebook post today and Instagram. I didn't do my reviews that I wanted uploaded on my website for my blog in French. And I'm also trying to write them in advance and schedule them as well. And since I'm doing my 24-hour tomorrow, I do want to get into that. So I've got work to do before my 24-hour. And yeah, I've been struggling to read A Promised Land because it's just a lot of political stuff that I don't necessarily care about. And I appreciate it for how vulgarizing he is about politics for people who are not into politics, that are curious about it. But at the same time, like, telling me you chose this person because of this and that, and I don't need to read about it for more than 100 pages. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's just very tedious for me to read because I don't really care that much about it. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily what I want to know. So yeah, I'm just rolling through it. I don't even know if the audiobook would have helped me get through it. I'm not even sure because of like the very heavy content as like politics, strategy, which I'm not a fan of and I don't like. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna still push through, but yeah, it was hard for me to focus this afternoon. And then I did also take a break because this was not helping. And I played with my son. And now here we are. I did the dishes and now I'm gonna get ready to finish filming, editing, because tomorrow, well, at midnight, starting midnight, I don't want to be doing anything other than reading. So it's not too bad if I don't read too much today, because I know I'm gonna be spending a full, well, maybe not 24 hours full straight reading, but I'm having a dedicated day for reading, so I'll have time, which is fine with me. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop this here, start the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate every single one of you who watch my videos. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one.